Hi everybody, it's Ethony. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing 3 Halloween or Samhain crafts that you can do for this time of year. It is my favorite time of year and I'm going to celebrate doing one of my favorite things, which is crafting with you all. So the crafts that we're going to be doing, the first one is this pumpkin wall hanging with bells. So this is a decoration you can put on your door. I actually made this one for my friend who's having a baby who loves Halloween. So I'm going to be making that together. Bells optional, but I've got bells. The second one is this witch's hat magnet for your fridge with a bunch of ephemera and some ribbon. And the third, which is probably one of my favorites, are these Witch's Familiar Black Cat Smoky Quartz earrings. I'm going to show you a few different ways you can pair these up. They're super light because these are wood and they are just right for Halloween and pretty much all year round. Are you excited? I'm excited. Crack out your paints and let's get started with our crafts. So for your witch magnet, you're going to need a base. And I actually grabbed these wooden witch bases. You're going to need some paint, whatever color you want to paint your witch's hat as the base color. I painted mine black and then I put purple glitter over the top of it. I love this glitter mix because it's purple and just delicious. I have these small magnetic buttons. You can use larger magnetic buttons. I had these at home. Halloween bling stickers from Michaels. They came in a 2-pack. I'm using these a lot in all of the crafts. I have a problem, stationery and crafting problem. These dies, the witch dies, the Halloween pumpkins came from a die that I actually got. So you can find these around quite a bit at the moment, but if you don't have them, do not fret. You don't need them. And then I have a ton of Halloween ephemera. I keep my Halloween ephemera in a separate case because Halloween is everything. This is the cutest and how perfect because it has this ribbon has the spider webs and I really liked that I was able to get that shape. I'll show you how to do that, but it does have skulls as well. This one has the wire in it so you can see it can bend. You can also make this an ornament. If you don't want it as a magnet, just put some ribbon in your finished product and make it an ornament. It's all good. Then you're also going to need the very important hot glue gun. We're going to use that quite a bit today. Everyone put your hand up if you have hot glue gun, something to your hands or burnt yourself on a hot glue gun. Me, 100 times me. Your first order of business is going to be to paint the base of your witch's hats. I painted mine black on both sides just because I wasn't sure whether I was going to make a ornament or I was going to make a magnet. So I painted it both sides and let it dry. The second thing you're going to do is then put glitter or a secondary color on top. You don't even have to do that. This is just, I'm telling you how I've done it. So then I put the glitter on top and then I've allowed that to dry. A third step, if you really want to, is you can Mod Podge it and put a finishing on it. So this is a water-based sealer and glue finish. So this is something that you can use if you want to seal it. I haven't done that for any of this because we're about to chuck a whole bunch of ephemera on it. And also fridges usually stay inside. So it's not as if you're going to be having to put this as weatherproof. So now, oh my gosh, I love crafting so much. I'm just having a moment. So now that we've got that, we're going to be looking at how we are now going to bunch up this ephemera and make it layered. So you can see on the finished product of our first one, I've done a couple of layers. So there's 1 doily, 2 doily, 3 doily, 4. There's 1, 2 doilies that I've cut out from my die cut machine. And then I put the witch and then the broom and then the spider. So I've made a little cluster. The actual ribbon goes right at the back. It's the first thing we put on. The big part of it is going to be getting all of your things painted and getting all your stuff together. So I popped it to the side a little bit so that we could put the ribbon on that side. So we've got that. Then we're going to put a contrasting color on there so the witch pops. I think that's better. Okay, so it gives it a little bit of volume. There's a lot of black in this, so we're going to want to lighten it with the rest of the stuff in here. So then we've got that. Now I'm not going to put a pumpkin on this one because I'm going to go through my Halloween ephemera. So that's how I'm going to pile it on. Now we're going to cut a little bit of ribbon. So I want this spider design. And that's the great thing about having this have wire in it. You can position it and it's not going to lose its shape. So that's the first thing we're going to glue down, which is I have it. So then I'm just going to turn this around to do because I don't want to burn myself and I want to position it properly. I know there's a lot of hot glue, but you don't want this to go anywhere. So the first thing, you're going to have to double glue this. So you're going to have to glue it down first. She's a little extra, but that's okay. That's okay. That's the fun thing about homemade stuff, handmade stuff. And then we're going to glue down the first piece of ephemera, then the second piece, and then the witch. Now with the witch, you only really need to do her body. And then we're going to put our little crystal ball on. So now we have the base done and she's already looking super cute. Now we're going to put a little bit of bling stickers on there and then we're going to put the magnets on and you're finished. The first one we're going to actually fix is back here. Just tuck it behind the witch's hat. So here, you're just going to tuck it behind here. Super easy. And now we're adding even more texture, more dimension. The fun of crafting. You can do as many as you want. I've just added a few. So I've added a bunch. Look how quick and easy that was when you just have everything out. It's something you can make really, really easily in a day. Now we're just going to secure our magnets. Try not to burn ourselves. I did it. Oh, bloody hell. I touched the tip. Owie, owie, owie. Super simple. And you have a really cute Halloween Samhain craft that you can give to a friend. You can put it in a gift swap for the season. Now we're going to move on to our Jingly Pumpkin. We love a Jingly Pumpkin. You're going to need a base. So this is what they look like before. And I painted an extra one orange because I'm going to make a few more little crafts of my own. Again, I've painted these with just simple acrylics. You're going to need some glitter glue. This is another part of the Halloween collection from Michaels. They have not sponsored this video, but Michaels, honestly, I've spent more money at Michaels than I care to admit. Anytime you want to chuck me a voucher, go for it. You need some ribbon. These bells are so stinking cute. I got these from Amazon. You just have to look for pumpkin bells. I'm using the bling stickers again, and I have this specialty yarn. It is so drool worthy. I will link the Etsy store that I got this from below. This is the Halloween mix. I don't know if there's any of it left. What we're going to do first is just put a really quick light cover of glitter on this. This is probably one of my favorite glitters they had with this collection because look how fun it is. Then the rest of it is super duper blinking easy. While this is drying, I'm just gonna pop this over here. You need to make, I've done 3 just because it's quite a small little pumpkin. So you don't want too many. You're gonna make 3 different lengths of yarn. You want 2 to be the same length and 1 to be longer or shorter. Now the bling stickers add not only like a little element of fun, but it also seals the thread from falling off. That was a lot of hot glue. It is like so intense because you got to make sure you get all the yarn in there and don't burn yourself. Come on, you champion. All right, 1 down. Whew, we've done it. Now we just need to do it 2 more times. All right, second time. Second time's a charm. Or is that the 3rd time's a charm? I think it's the 3rd time's a charm. Crafting for the camera is not easy. Let me just tell you. I'm probably looking like a hot mess, but whatever. Yay! So far, so cute. So pick a ribbon. I'm going to go a basic ribbon because there's a lot going on there. It's a lot. Oh no, I haven't put my pumpkins on. How dare I? How very dare I? But we're going to put some pumpkins on. We're going to put 1 on each one. So we'll have a lone pumpkin. I'm so lonely. We'll put the little lonely pumpkin up here. Look at that. He's chilling now with mama pumpkin and baby pumpkin. Now you want to stagger these. We're going to put it at the bottom actually on these because we only have 3. So you're just going to tie them twice. I don't even know where these are going to sit in this, to be honest. We're just praying. Now we're just going to cut the ribbon to make it easy to thread through. You can even use the yarn. Whoa! Sorry, baby pumpkin. I'm so sorry. Watch me struggle on camera as I try to get this in. I'm sure I've said that in a porn somewhere. Watch me struggle on camera as I try to get it in. No? Yeah? You reckon? super appropriate for children to be watching this. Get it into where, Mum? What is she talking about? Never you mind, kiddo. I'm going to tie it twice. I probably should have cut that ribbon a little bit longer. I thought I was pretty generous with it, but apparently not. She hath risen. Isn't it the cutest? You can put this on your door. You can place it on your wall. But it is just a little Halloween hanger. Now we're going to do our black cat earrings, our witch's familiar earrings. So for these, I have chosen a silver hook and some little black beads, some findings, and I have used purple and black. On the back, there is also black and black. So I tried using this glitter glue from the collection, but it doesn't pop. I was like, it's not popping. But then when I put the purple on, I was like, yeah, there she is. That's what I'm talking about. Plus black and purple, I'm obsessed. So this is a really fun one again. And it's really easy. Look at the look at my tangle of cats. This is like, if this doesn't say crazy cat lady, I do not know what does. And again, because it's wood and it's thin wood, it's super light. So I painted them black. Oh, I haven't even used it. Oh, she fresh. Ooh, fresh glitter glue. So fresh. Before I do that, hold your horses, Ethony. Let's go through the list of things you're going to need. You're going to need 2 black cats. You can find frogs, bats. I found bats as well. You're going to need some jump rings. I had to get 10mm jump rings because the hole is quite far into the black cat. So it was a struggle to find these. I found these at Michael's. You're going to need to find some findings if you want. You're going to want some spacer beads. Use what you've got though. These are eyelet rod things. There's an official name. I don't know what they're called. Now the stones, you can use anything. You can use lava stone. You can use ruby zollite. Or what I'm going to use are these big faceted smoky quartz. Don't think like you have to go out and get all this stuff. You really, really don't. And I'm thinking about making the rest of these cats. I did it again to the poor pumpkin. I'm thinking about making the rest of these cats into earrings and maybe giving them away. Shit, where did he go? Sorry, pumpkin. And giving them away. So because I really like crafting and I may as well do it, right? And then you're also going to need some earring hooks. You're going to need a couple of pliers, jewelry pliers. So this is a round nose and then 2 flat nose pliers. So the first thing you're going to do is paint your base. Then you're going to put a glitter. So this is the swatch of the glitter glue that I want to use on this one. If it would come off. Get off the paintbrush. Like, how cute is that? Now I'm going to show you how to make this bit, which is the most kind of crafting you're going to need to do. So the little smoky quartz. So you're going to need to grab 2 of these little eye hole findings. You're going to need your 2 spacer beads. So I'm going to use these little discs, I think. Sorry, you're going to need 4 of these. 4 spacer beads. And then you're also going to need 4 of the other little spacer beads. Hot tip. Anyone want to craft this hot tip? So some stores sell those really stretchy bracelets full of crystal beads. I buy them if they're on special and then cut them and use the beads again because the beads are usually worth more. Like if you went to go get a string of beads, it's usually worth a lot more than the bracelet, which is bizarre. So I do that. So the first thing you're going to stack on here is a little spacer bead, then one of these little finders, then your big mama, and she is big, then the opposite. So it's going to look like this. Then you're going to take your round nose plier. Now, if you are not used to beading, trust me when I say you're probably going to drop this a few times. You're going to place it on and simply pull it around. I'm going to do that again for the other one so you can see. Sorry, folks, you're going to need your wire cutters as well. Make sure you're very careful. When these get cut off, it tends to go flying everywhere and you don't want your dogs eating them. You don't want to get it in your eye. So just be really careful. And then you're going to push that back a little bit. Actually, we're going to close that off. I'm going to quickly do the next one. So we have the second one ready. You're going to place your round nose pliers. Grab your flat nose. Wrap it around the front or the back. It doesn't matter because you're going to be able to adjust it. And just create a loop like that. Jump rings and split rings are different. Split rings will have more of a double over. You want a jump ring that just can simply open. Grab your cat, pop the bead on, and then these are called fish hooks. You can also put them on little hoops as well if you want to. I prefer fish hooks. So you're just going to open that up, put the fish hook through, and close her up again. And we have a cat. Now I'm going to do the second one. Once we have that attached, close it. That's it. You're done. Now you have black cat familiar earrings, and you can even just leave it matte like that. What I would recommend you do is actually do, oh, I nearly did it, is actually do seal these ones with Mod Podge. Make sure that you do a water-based sealer on it because it might be going outside. And even with the pumpkins we made before, maybe do that as well if you're going to be hanging it on your door. But play around with different beads, play around with the different color choices, and that's it. You have got your 3 crafts and you can wear your earrings and look fantastic. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed. Can you tell me which one in the comments was your favorite craft? Would you wear your witchy earrings? Do you like the magnet, or do you prefer your jingling bells? Let me know in the comments below. Are you crafting this Halloween? I also want to know if you're crafting, so share that as well. If you can give this video a heart or a big thumbs up, and make sure you subscribe and follow me on all my socials. So what am I going to dress my dog up this Halloween? I don't know. He chucked a fit last year. Hashtag Ethony's had enough. I will follow him wherever he... Look, that is so not Halloween, but those movies are so good. Who cares? Follow him wherever he may go. There isn't an ocean too deep, too deep. No, sorry, dog. I just stopped. Dog. Mountain too high that can keep me away from his love. We are family. The fact that I haven't dropped anything, or haven't dropped very much, is actually pretty good. Look how fun it is. Oh my god.